Hi, hello, and welcome to the Councilorship brought to you by Vertex of Abundance. My name is Priestess Abossi. I'll be your oracle today. I want to just check this energy. I'm getting this kind of vibe on a wishy-washy hoe. We don't know what that means. And if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Just a little bit of housekeeping. If you don't know what hoe means, it's HEAUX, which basically means somebody trying to get you to their level. Somebody maybe trying to bring you down, or at least trying to engage you emotionally so that their little barbs, their little pointed, prickly, pressured speech has more grip, more efficacy. And basically, they want you to feel what they're feeling. Does it make sense? They're basically trying to bring you to their level, probably down to their level. That's what I'm getting. So we're getting this energy of wishy-washy. We have breaking barriers, cosmic love, watching, and twin flames. So breaking barriers, I'm going to tell you how it reads. It says, realizing the truth with the understanding, you must push forward with the connection, removing obstacles that resulted in cultural differences or family situations, or even sexual orientations, etc. Okay, so this is how the situation evolves. This is where we come in at. So we were connected to this person because we feel some kind of cosmic love, whatever that is, whatever that looks like, whatever that's about. They would say, even though we're not together, we're connected through and through. When I sleep, I dream of you. When I'm awake, I think of you. I'm able to feel you as if you're physically here. But I'm detecting that we have some kind of physical distance. I don't know what that is, what that means, what that looks like, because there's inner turmoil. So even though we're breaking barriers right now in the astral, this destined cosmic love evolves towards inner turmoil. And I'm getting a yes, absolutely, for the other side. For us, we're feeling like it's a karmic partner. Now, it's twin flame karmic partner. And with destiny, it does mean that there's something here. I want to see more energy that says this connection is fulfilled in this lifetime. I hope we don't come around a twin flame that we don't get to enter into a physical union because somebody is kind of like refusing to heal, whatever that is, whatever that means, whatever that looks like, but I am detecting that. I'm hearing that Fiona Apple song, "Be kind to me, a dreamy me. I'll make the most of it. I'm an extraordinary machine." I don't know what that's coming from. So there might be like some hot or cold. There might be like some push or pull. That Katy Perry song's coming through. You don't really want to stay. You don't really want to go. You're hot and you're cold. You're yes and you're no. You're in and you're out. You're up and you're down. It's wrong and it's right. We kiss and we fight, whatever. I don't know the actual lyrics. I'm a belly dancer, yo. I only know Middle Eastern music. So I'm detecting, because it says we're not getting enough. The situation right now is karmic. But karmic means lesson. So if you learn your lessons and heal, the thing about it is you either heal together, you heal apart. You either grow together, you grow apart. And that's what a karmic relationship is when each party needs to heal separately, which means they come together, have an activation moment, and they go away to heal their karma. They don't often return together, but it can. If it's a true twin flame and we don't walk together a healing path, oftentimes we'll go to separate corners of the world. It doesn't actually need to be that physical of a distance, but oftentimes we do kind of take space or whatever, what have you. So turbulent with plenty of highs and lows, red flags, codependency, arguments, miscommunication, they test us and our understanding of love and relationships. So there's free will here as well. I don't understand what to do when it says free will and destined. So somebody is going according to their own will and ignoring divine will, is what I'm getting. And there's an age difference. So there might be the same maturity, but different ages, or there might be the same age, but different maturity levels. And this person's being guided to do la di da, yada yada, get with it, be about it. And on our side, we do have the angel and the order of Melchizedek, number 33. So we have angel numbers on our side. And we are actually evocative, provocative, unique. We do like kind of like break barriers. It's us. with the Aquarius energy here, we're independent, progressive, unique, individualistic, idealistic, artistic, intelligent, and altruistic, okay? But timing here has some kind of situation. Now, it could be the illusion of time that's making us go crazy, la loca, delulu, okay? It can also be that time is warped here because it needed to be an explosion. So this is something that has been cyclical, circular. This other person is wordless. They don't know what to say. See, I'm feeling no, and this other person is feeling yes. So we're feeling no, no, definitely not. And the other person is like, yes, absolutely. But if you're wordless and you're watching, that's why we have karma, because somebody's not taking action. We are trying to break out, break free, independent, progressive, individualistic, intelligent, unique, idealistic, artistic, altruistic, very Aquarian. Okay, so we need, I'm hearing no Mali, so not too bad. What does that mean? Because we're having a glow up and they're just needing to find their spiritual practices. Then my brain is having downloads. I'm hearing conversations in my head. Oh, okay, so it might be that this is in the fall, maybe the season, but fall could also talk about things falling away, where you really need to start looking at what is valuable, what your resources are, what you would want to conserve, what you want to give energy, effort, attention to, and what you might want to starve out. If this was a profit and loss of balance sheet and income statement, it would be more about like where you're winning, where you're bleeding, where the red line items or the black line items. Let's see if we can gain some efficiency here. And then ego driven, and that's kind of on our side. So we might be very self-oriented, self-possessed, which is different than self-absorbed or self-obsessed. Self-possessed means you're self-guided, self-oriented, and self-directed. But we have false flame here. So it's not enough right now currently is what I'm picking up on, because somebody I'm hearing hiding in the closet, and I literally am getting that R. Kelly song. And not that doesn't always mean, the gay. It doesn't always mean like queer family, tribe. It can mean that somebody really can't be about it. They might not have what it takes to be their true, genuine, sincere, authentic self. Okay, so here's some clarifications for the other side. Child, orphan, scribe, and student. So I hate this energy. I get it all the time too. Sometimes, I just want to say we might be very like on and pop and powerful or direct, or we might have a commanding presence. We might be really secure in our nature, right? And it may create inferiority in the other party. Well, see, I don't have anything nice to say about that. Be about what you're about. If you're worried about all the things that can't happen and you're not worried about the one thing that you want to happen, I don't have time for you. Fear is a turnoff. I'm sorry. I just don't know. I don't know what to say about that. Like, you can be afraid and still barrel down towards what you want. The gap between where you are and where you want to be, that's the work. And if you're not willing to do the work, you're not willing to lock it down. So you're not really worth my time. That's kind of what that is. And I'm just going to tell it to you like that. That's how I feel. Okay. So we have here child, student, and scribe. So they're looking for information. They want to learn what to do, but um, they need to conquer some type of fear. So they're either feeling abandoned, it is stifling their maturation, they're either seeking some kind of inappropriate or surrogate family. Does that make sense? And they need to learn how to translate knowledge into wisdom, or they need to not be so arrogant with what they think they know, because they're altering reality. They're plagiarizing situation, or they're altering facts, or they're lying to themselves, essentially. I hate to say that. Because we're the guide, monk, mentor. So we have the answers, we know what to do. and we can make it work, but we got to get a little purchase from them. We need some buy-in. I'm detecting that somebody is either ghosted or because this watching energy is very much, and watching and wordless is very much about they're completely engaged, but they're not actively. They know what's going on, but they're not actively engaged. Like, I mean, they're not engaging us. So let's see what this is, because I'm getting some energies here. Yeah, so there's something about destined future. We do have destiny here. We were destined to meet strong, unbreakable bond, passionate love, and strong desire, deep inner knowing of divine connection. Okay, but it's opposite in a turmoil. Somebody's doubting, questioning the decisions. They're fighting between the mind and the heart, feeling worried, conflicted, agitated, unhappy with their choices. They want this. The answer is yes, absolutely, but it's turbulent with plenty of highs and lows. That may be their feeling. They need positive momentum, and their words are jumbled. There's things left unsaid. They're too much in their head. False claim. This is causing emotional anguish for both of us. So yeah, somebody is gonna come through with an apology, or they're a Pisces rising or moon in Pisces. They might even have Sagittarius. I mean, okay. Saturn in Sagittarius, Saturn in Pisces, moon in Pisces, Mars in Pisces, Pisces rising. Because they're going to try to work this out, but they need to get some kind of spiritual practice. Now, it doesn't always have to be practice. It could be a workout regimen. It could be getting their schedule dialed in, especially with Taurus here that can talk about work. I'm that way. If I don't have proper routine, you're going to get the um, the sloppy, disorganized part of me, and I actually just kind of withdraw. Um, myself personally, but I don't embody my masculine energy in relationships that often. So we're having a situation where we're in a glow up. We're overcoming illness, negativity. We're feeling confident. We're being on the right path in life. We're connecting with others, positive vibes in a new phase on life. This other side, they're needing to get dialed in. They're becoming aware of their intuition and their guides. They're working on their inner healing, but they're also needing to learn to release self-limiting beliefs. And they're working on it with the Three of Pentacles here. Okay, so we're being invited in because the Oracle wants us to spend time in our own energy so that we have a full understanding of what's up. We're also going to be blessed. I mean, they are trying to grant a wish, but let's check our own energy right quick because we need to own our sugar honey iced tea, you know? And I'm hearing that song, yeah, my sugar honey iced tea, baby. You're just so good to me. Your papa must be made of honey. Your dad made of sugar. Okay, I'm looking for a card that seemed to have disappeared. Grant me a moment. We need to enter the right door, and the door is hiding. So that's just, what is this? You get me all interested, you get me all ready to go, or like, engaged, and then you won't come through, you close the door on me. What is that? Yeah, my sugar, honey, iced tea, baby. Yeah, see, we've got to stand in our own strength, is what I'm being told. We've got to rely on ourselves as well right now. And it doesn't mean like the other person's unreliable. It means our self-love might be the thing that keeps the other person engaged. And I'm not liking what I'm hearing because there's some kind of either disappointment, there might be depression, grief, mourning, some remorse, some regret. It's not really shame or guilt, but there is remorse and regret, or depression, disappointment. And I do feel like somebody needs to fix something. We need to kind of work something out. Five of Cups. Cinque de Copa, Due Denardi. That's Two of Pentacles. Here it says change and disappointment. Yeah, because we need peace, not truce. So we need to understand what the path is to obstacle agitation and abate that. Okay. Yeah, there is an opportunity here. We can seize the love. There's true love here, and it's mutual, beneficial. So there's a ring here, even like a happily ever after for sure. It can grow into like a legacy. Well, that's what I'm looking for. I like a builder, somebody that can build towards shared goals. Let's check this out, my darling. Oh, by the way, I've got it is my birthday weekend. I'm so sorry. A couple people sent me messages and stuff on PayPal. You can do Cash App, Venmo. You could just leave a comment if you want. Tell me how the readings have been for you. I don't care. Yes, it is my birthday. I'm a Cancer. I actually celebrate my birthday the week after. Because as if we're doing the day of our birthday is literally when we serve our ancestors in our own, the spirit that we're crowned to. And I always sit with my ancestors on Friday, so I'll actually celebrate my birthday tomorrow. But hey, a few people called me out, and yes, it's my birthday. Hi, July 12th. Okay. Thanks for some of you reminding me. I appreciate that because I'll forget. I didn't. I started getting emails from all the companies, and I was like, oh, yeah, I totally forgot. I'm the same way. Like, if it's a holiday, I won't even know until I go outside in the roads. There's not that much traffic, and I'll be like, "Oh, it must be a holiday because there's no cars in the street." It's like that. Yeah. So there's karma here, but there's also twin flames. So this is karmic because somebody's stuck not learning lessons, or they're kind of slow because they're watching and wordless, which means they're not pulling that trigger. And that's true. Somebody's waiting and seeing. So somebody is doing the withholding or the stonewalling or whatever, what have you. Yeah, so this message is quarantine. They only want us focusing on ourselves. And so let me describe to you what I'm getting. The word is self-love. Oh, well, there we go. Because this wording is quarantine. They're not going to give a lot of illumination and elucidation about this other side. Learning to forgive oneself and others, healing their inner child with shadow work, recognizing the triggers that affected them from moving forward. I was working on myself worth, and I have been working on myself worth and recognizing the issues that have been holding me back. I'm trying to heal myself and be loving to myself first. Okay. Yeah, you see? Yeah, somebody is away, they're hiding their feelings, and time is about to run out. That happens to me personally. I'm very Seven of Cups. I never just have one person to choose from. But the funny thing is, when I'm about to make a decision, choose one person, the one that I'm having issues with will rise up and handle up. And I don't like that. That energy feels manipulative. Like I shouldn't have to leave in order to get you to come after me. And I don't do that game playing. Once I'm ready to go, I go. I don't threaten to leave, or I don't say that I'm leaving and then come back around. I don't circle the block. I just I'm not in high school. The reason I'm saying all this is because this reading is quarantine. So They're willing to tell us about other people, but not until we come from a place of self-love. They're saying stand in your own spiritual strength is what they're saying, because this other person, they have some kind of agenda plan, or they need to keep investing into their own self. And you see, what I just heard was that something is wrong with the depths of their soul. Something is wrong in the depths of their soul, or it was wrong in the depths of their soul, and they're coming out of it. They are healing, but the thing is that they're becoming chosen. So they're trying to restore their divinity after losing it because their heart was offline and disconnected. Well, hey, if you get with a narcissist, you can kind of lose touch. You know, your heart can close up, you can grow cold. Yeah, so they need to have a lesson. They're learning some kind of lesson. Yeah, this reading is quarantine. So the secret here of this incarnational cycle with this person is to be reminded of our self-worth and value, our self-respect, our spiritual strength. It's not giving us information on the other person. It's literally telling us to stand on business, but we are the business. We need to put some respect on our own name. We're tolerating mistreatment from another person. I don't see it, but that's what I'm getting, feeling. This reading is heavily quarantined. Now, I can break the seal on this record, but I can't do it for the public. There's too many things that can go wrong. We really need to focus on the self. If we are to get guidance right now, it'll only hurt the situation, not help the situation. So really, we're told, don't worry about anybody else, worry about our own self. Okay. So I guess the message is if we're waiting for a man who's not a plan, then let's move on to ourselves. And we can move forward, leaving them behind, and they can catch up to us. Now, I'm a Cancer. I'm very loyal, but the thing about it is if you don't let me love you or nurture you, I don't feel like that's my space. And I know people have things to say about that, but honestly, that's how I secure my attachment. If I'm able to love on you and nurture you, and if you help me feel safe and protected and provided for, that's what I need. And providing doesn't mean cash money dollar bills. I need companionship. I need you there committing emotional connection, providing emotional connection, establishing and stabilizing emotional connection. That's actually what I mean by being provided for. So listen, do you see how easily I was able to articulate that? We need to be in that space, that place. This other person may not be there. Now, I'm detecting that they are. It's just that they had some things they were working through and they never put that into words because they wanted to stand in their own strength. That can happen sometimes, you know, when you're healing from trauma and drama and then healthy love starts to come your way, it can be that you get triggered and that, you know, it's okay when you're healing to throw away a few good fish with the bad so that no bad fish get through. But that has to be a very short cycle. It can't be prolonged because that creates and incurs a lot of karma. I don't know if I'm making sense. I hope you hear me, doll. Let's get in here and fit in here. I don't like how quarantined this reading is because I feel like I don't need to come to the channel for it. Okay, so then they opened it up and they said, yeah, okay, but strength, courage, and wisdom, emotional fortitude, that's what we need. Because it can be incarnational or magic. But I didn't get that there was any type of spiritual interference, energy manipulation, projection, or otherwise. Yeah, okay, well, maybe a little bit, but probably somebody with a Leo moon. We're too powerful for this person. We have a lot of spiritual strength. And I'm gonna do something just really quickly. It's a little bit early. Yeah, well, there's that 10 of Pentacles. So that's what we're wanting. What I did was a cast off. So I opened the road really quickly to see what was up. So this was what blah, 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 blah. Okay. We had to open this was initially designed to open up our road and let somebody back in from a previous lifetime. They needed to get some kind of clearance and they didn't get it because of how they were acting. And they feel like they won something, so they're sitting there feeling happy for making us cry or making us feel ghosted or whatever, what have you. This reading is so quarantine, man. What is going on? There are so many restrictions on this file. There are so many restrictions on this file. It's no joke. They said we don't even need to stay. So I have a solution. I'm not gonna unseal the record, but I will read the metadata and tell you like the nomenclature on the file tree. I don't have English right now. I'm sorry. I'm mixing Gnosticism, alchemical science, ascended magic, and library science. I'm mixing like 4 different technologies. Honey, I don't know what to say. Ultimately, our soul is navigating the situation, walking us through the darkness. We're being guided through darkness by our own eternal soul because this person is being reminded of their inadequacies when we're present, or we're bringing this person to the gate of their own healing and they're stonewalling. That's kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, because there's real love here, but for whatever reason, it's cloaked, it's hidden. It could be that, or they're trying to gain access to our soul, but that means they need our credentials into heaven. But I'm told if they love us right, they get back into heaven. Honestly, because they're looking to become chosen again. See, if they do connect with us, they'll be able to access our favor. It's the spiritual equivalent of having like a celebrity lover. Like you're famous by proxy. Yeah, so this love is stressing them out. It's really clear that love is here and love is mutual, but for whatever reason, we can't get it together. It's a fine day, people open windows, they leave their houses just for a short walk. La da 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 dee, da da da. La da 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 da. La da 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 dee, da da da. I haven't warmed up. La da 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 da. It's going to be a fine night tonight. It's going to be a... So I think everything's going to be fine, is what I'm getting. Like people are doing the thing, it's a fine day. People open windows, they leave their houses just for a short walk. Yeah, so people are out there peopling. Everybody else is getting it on and popping. What's up with us? So they also are feeling like they're in a commitment with us, or they would be in a commitment with us if they can give a little bit. For whatever reason, though, it's not happening. They're in triage or on ice, quarantine. Yeah, so they need some kind of... Okay, I just heard the line and it was in my own voice, so it may be from my situation, it may be my higher self. My brother sometimes talks to me in my own voice. I felt really loyal to you. All I wanted to do was love on you. That's the line I just heard. I felt really loyal to you. All I wanted to do was love on you. Okay, so that's what we got. That's what I heard. Yeah, because we just went through the fire, 9 of Swords. We went through some kind of test initiation, And we came out saying like, this is a little bit of war. This person might have something negroso on them, negativa, male, you know, they might have the hot, the heat, the petra on them. Something is attached, or there's something alive in them. They're coming out of darkness and they're haunted and tortured as well. They might be, oh, dark journey of the soul. Dark night of the soul. Got it. Duh, with the moon card and the nine of swords. Yo, that means dark night of the soul. Got it. Okay, so let's portal out of here because this is a mess. I don't like getting a file that's halfway redacted. It's like, what am I wasting my time on? Who's the control officer on this record? Could you tell me what level of clearance I need to get rid in? That's literally what I want to say. Yeah, okay, so they wanted to commit to us and we want to commit to them, and that's well hidden. That's the secret. We're actually we were designed to be in a committed long-term situation in this life, but for whatever reason, we're not coming together yet. We need to work on coming together, having some kind of reunion, reconciliation, la di da, yada yada. Yeah, so that's really what's before the throne of the divine. The divine wants to see us together, but only if we're healed. Yeah, engagement. So we're supposed to be together, but I think the other person is a we're both trying to avoid codependency is the shared energy because we want to be free. And that's the thing in these kind of connections. One person's afraid of losing themselves, one person's afraid of losing the relationship. And it says you deserve love, playfulness. So I think it might have gotten too strict, too sober, too severe. There's some red flags here. There's true love and soulmate energy, but somebody is not owning up to the fact that they're feeling some kind of way. It's been an honor and a pleasure to serve you. Thank you for allowing me the privilege to do so. If anything I said resonates deeply with you, go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, leave a review because I should send a donation. We post the guidance today from the Pop of Love Oracle by Vibe About It and by the Romance Oracles by Doreen Virtue. And lastly, the Archetype Cards by Carolyn Miss. That's MYSS. It's by Hay House. Okay, take good care until we meet again, until we read again. Namaste, Dandava, and Ashe. Arva, Sayonara, Auf Wiedersehen. Bye, everyone. Ciao.